Hey guys, Sky here. Welcome to my channel, The Rambling of a Law Student. This video serves as an introductory video to share a little bit about my background as well as the general directions of the channel. 6 years ago, in 2017, I was fortunate enough to join a company where one day the boss turned to me and asked, "Would you like to study law part-time?" Now, being a person who's generally a lot curious about the mechanisms at which law operates, I jumped at the idea and I agreed. So for the next 3 years, my life goes something like this. I would wake up at around 5 minutes or 10 minutes to 6. I would prepare to go to work. I would take a 20 minutes drive to my office to enter office at about 6:30, even though my work starts at 8:30. Well, I will take around 20-30 minutes to enjoy the breakfast that I've prepared, and then I'll proceed to spend the remainder of my time before work to study, to prepare for the examinations. Then, of course, 8:30 comes and I will begin my work day as usual, and I will work until around about 4:50, thereabouts, because the boss is kind enough to let me go earlier because he knows I have class at 6:30. So I would leave at around 4:50. I would drive another half an hour to the heart of KL to my college and take on the part-time classes from 6:30 to 9:30, and then 9:30 I would go home. It would take about another half an hour to reach home. I would hit the bed around 11. So that was my life during the weekdays for the most part of 3 years. That was not the worst. The worst thing was the weekends. Like, imagine, that sort of a schedule for 5 days a week, and then for Saturday and Sunday to repeat like that, similar like that. Part-time students, our schedule is extremely packed. More often than not, I would say, we would have our Saturday and Sunday schedules also packed. So classes would start at around 9 o'clock and then it would probably end at around 6 o'clock. And there's probably like 1 or 2 hours gap between a 2-hour lecture. So that was really the schedule of my life for 3 years. I really envied a lot of the full-time students who have a lot of time to spend reading articles, reading their case laws, and even attempting past year questions. Because I vividly remembered the first year I was studying law, I don't even have time to attempt any past year questions. Just studying alone, preparing for the exams, making your own notes, and then memorizing the case laws, those are already taking up all of your time, all of your free time, apart from working. There's really a sense that you have an infinite amount of work to be done, but you have a very finite amount of time. And I would be extremely angry if there are full-time students in class looking at their phone whilst the lecturer is trying to tell them the true story, is trying to paint the whole picture about the law. They would be busy playing PUBG, trying to get their chicken dinner, and here I am thinking to myself, you have all the time in the world and you choose to play that game during lecture. That is, I guess, how the name of this channel come by. It is really a rambling of myself as a student of law. And let's face it, studying law is a lifelong journey. Nothing is set in stone. The next moment, the law can change by one landmark case. So studying law is a lifelong journey. Once you are a student of law, you will forever be a student of law. The channel is really a place for me to vent, a place for me to ramble about certain social aspects, certain current issues, and also to share my experience when I was studying law myself. So I guess like, comment, subscribe.